Yeah, speaking from experience there.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've got some great stats for this series that we can pepper in. I think one thing that makes it even better is that all the maps are identical, just in different orders. So we'll get to see and talk about a lot of the stuff from last series they played and compare it with now. And there's some good stuff brought up on the desk that I want to bring up as well. But of course, the pistol round has to take our full attention. Well, Cloud9, they've got the aggressive setup here. Oh man, OC. Clean one tap, down mid, KNG's out. And this forces MIBR forward into A. This is their one try at pushing them off of B, but they haven't done that.
We see that flashbang come over. Floppy not going to be affected by it. They dodge him and decide to try and play into the site. Here's Modem with the first one. Down he goes to Fur. Now, there's still Floppy inside of the pit. He's gone unchecked. Think about that. They jump past him. And then as his two teammates die, Floppy finds the moment to strike. Cloud9 with impact, Cloud9 with the opening pistol.
Now, we really want to set the stage for Inferno. And the last time they played, it was 16-12 in favor of MIBR. MIBR won both of the second map. Outside of Overpass, won the other two maps. And on Inferno, one of the biggest issues for Cloud9 is the fact that they're getting more CT rounds than T rounds. Actually, across all maps, they're struggling on the CT side. As for MIBR, they had a great Inferno, more even strength, and of course TRK in pit. That was something that we couldn't forget about, and that's something that we can find out now if that's going to apply to Cloud9, because that was versus an EG.
Absolutely. This round starts with like the Coliseum duel. Deep smoke down banana, one at the top of it. JT pushes through the smoke and gets the opening kill. That's how we get to this 5v4. All the while, we've seen damage exchanged here, favoring the T side despite their lesser weapons. And, well, they shy away from that initial banana fight. They head over here into the A site. We do have that pit player. Oh, what? TRK with a drive-by off the CZ. That one looked unreal, but it is clawed back by the counter-terrorists. TRK. He's already off to a flying start. He's gotten his paws onto the FAMAS, and he's got a decent position as well. CTs, they're going to make some noise running forward. Oh, he's just peeked from too many angles. He can't manage that 1v3, and Cloud9 take their second.
I love pushing him there. You just don't want him to get a plant if that's what he could get. One kill could have opened up the round, but this is a wicked flick, man. Floppy on the box, just crazy. And once they got B control, just moved right into the site exec.
Hop up for OC. Still no big green for the side of MIBR. Something that has been an absolute treat to watch between KNG and Fallen. Oh my goodness, I love the delayed, the delayed utility here. It's enough to get them at least peppered back, but now they're gonna decide to extend 3 CTs, forcing the gunfights here. They're looking for the revenge, but TRK, he lines up 2. And with that smoke grenade, they know there's a 3rd. But can he punish the fallback? Can he get this kill? It seems unlikely. He's been smoked off, but TRK, he got them right back in this round. That was such a great amount of tempered aggression from Cloud9 to find the 5v3, but TRK, just in that one moment, takes everything back from them.
Mm-hmm. Bit of a reset. Floppy. Oh, trying to reclaim. Yeah, he punishes that. It's for this time, actually. Well, Arch is being spotted. They're even strength across both sites, but not doubling down means they're quite weak on both sides at the same time. So OC is going to go ahead and get some more information. A brave peek by him down mid, but this is pretty tell-all. I mean, unless he's assuming their apartments, he's going to make the gamble rotation over to B, and it's the correct one. MIBR will wait for him, too.
All right, so this definitely improves the odds for Cloud9. We've got that flashbang primed on OC. There's a world where they just crawl in here, but there is the 3 smokes for MIBR. You can see everybody priming their utility, and this is it. 15 seconds left on the hit. CT smoked off, a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Modem. He tries to take the top of Coffin, but down he goes. If they just deny this plant, then they can still win the round. 5 seconds, it's smoke, and that is so damn close. All the while, OC, he's already gotten a frag grenade kill. He's spamming for it, and Fur's gonna just run right through. No respect from Fur. He gets 3 kills in the round, and MIBR take a second.
Fur almost hung Taco by pushing through that smoke. He's the guy who had full HP, and OC was spamming in his direction. That was really risky, but look at these trades. He kind of earned the right to take this round into his own hands. The opening trade on Floppy at the top of Banana, and then the kill into the site as well on Coffins. Basically did everything. Oh my goodness gracious. OC as scout headshot to the bottom of the steps. Was that on? Yeah, it was on Fallen opping too.
Yes, sir. Fallen still 0 kills. And I'm okay with this. You know, if OC wants to come swinging out with the scout, give us some fireworks, a little something to talk about. But I think MIBR, they've sussed out the situation over towards B. Good smoke spam here from TRK. That's his 6th kill thus far. But there are 3 more defenders here inside of the smokes, inside of the bomb site, all around, just tucked in the corners. Ooh, P250 from Modem. That's 2 kills. And JT, well, he just tucks back into the orange. KNG incredibly low, but still a great chance. Oh, he's gonna get them both.
Oh, they rush it. They almost pick up these last 2 rounds on individual plays. It's MIBR, though, to do the exact same thing back to them. This is nuts. They actually had such a great setup. You love the patience with the P250 frags from oranges, and then, man, they're kind of hanging their teammates out to dry. OC comes through.
You've painted then. There's hope, but
there is
I would
hope.
love for them. Yeah, I'd love for them to just shut this down now. You know, get the rounds out of the way. Let MIBR find that 5. Give us a nice stellar half. And we'll see if the boys in blue can keep this lead rolling. Right now, it's looking like an aggressive stance up Banana from MIBR. Yeah, he just sees red. He's trying to charge into this one, and he eats a grenade and a half. Down to 53 HP, 65 for TRK. So he's going to go ahead and take the back spot on this play instead. And KNG was meant to walk forward, but KNG gets cut down as Sonic spams through smoke. Another frag grenade, because that 3rd player's been able to rotate over. They've heard nothing at the A site because there's nothing there. MIBR, they're entirely collected here at the top of Banana. And right now, Cloud9 can just sit and wait. There is a potential for Floppy to die if they challenge this, and I'm curious to see whether MIBR decide to try and flank around construction. We've seen Furia start to put their name on that strat, but Sonic, well, he's gonna get another one. He spams through, continuously dealing more damage as Fur is dropped to just a single health. Taco, he's found a little bit of success, but just a bit. It is just Fallen left over here, 1 versus 4. He is gonna cut down 1 off the bomb site, but he gets dinked, and Sonic's gonna finish with the sidearm.
Yo, shout out to Sonic for that round. That's a great hold by him. 2 kills through the smoke. You got to appreciate Cloud9's ability to stay fluid and respond to the type of aggression that's coming. MIBR speeded up this time, try to skip through the process, jump ahead through the half wall, and catch someone off guard, but Cloud9's nades adapted to that. Now, Sonic, he's a guy who also had a bad series versus MIBR. He averaged 10 kills per map, just about, in that series versus MIBR. But he has the highest impact rating on Cloud9.
Well, I see impact all over the kill feed right now. It looks like Cloud9 just going to charge headstrong into this anti-eco and make mincemeat of the first 3 Ts. It's weird to me. Side note, last round, that first kill from Sonic, it didn't actually register as a kill through smoke, but it was very obviously through the top of Banana smoke. So, Valve, please fix. I've noticed that actually. There's some inconsistencies in some of these new icons at times.
It's hard, you know, because what you can see from a perspective is different based on the perspective GoTV smoke versus other player perspective, and also what a human can see versus what you can literally see if you put in the numbers can be kind of different. It gets murky. It gets smoky. It gets smoky.
Alas, regardless, we are brought back into the 14th round. So Cloud9 doing a very good job of stabilizing once MIBR found their 5. But whoa, KNG, he's going to get that flying through the smoke headshot versus JT. I love that Cloud9 have decided to just try and fight here on Banana. I know these teams blow for blow.
I think they underestimated MIBR's stubbornness about getting up Banana. They've tried it no matter what. And Cloud9 were like, this time they're probably not going to commit because we've stuffed them 3-4 times now. No, they continue through. OC,
yes,
nice push by him. He's been an adventurer with the AWP on the CT side. Lots of different positions, lots of very aggressive picks. Two different ways to look down alt. He's not been scared to work alone and take a risk. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's very successful in pushing back the fog of war, finding those spots of uncertainty and then very clearly taking the control, but he gives up control of everything this time. He's going to go over to the B site, which will enable Cloud9 to save, sure enough, but this is looking like a 6 for MIBR.
Oh yeah, they run the gamble. Yeah, that's a bit uncomfortable here for Cloud9. OC would have definitely stayed, and it's the patience from MIBR. And it seems like, you know, a lot of the games, Connor, I talk about like how important Banana is. If you don't have this information, you're like minus EV on the round. But in some of these matchups, we're seeing them so often. Oh wait, they actually are going for the retake. Wow. Okay, they were quite far away. OC's back into the action. Yeah, they've got nades set up. This would be, I guess they got the money.
Exactly. That's it. They've got the insurance policy. So in the back of their minds, it's let's leave it all out there, boys. They're going to go ahead and push through the first smoke. TRK on the bomb site. He's got great cover and... Oops. Maybe a save would have been a bit better.
No, I mean, they got the money. Of course. So it's the last round. I think they knew the, you know, I think they knew how unlikely it was, but they were just like, there's literally nothing to lose here. Exactly. So they gave it their best shot. But in some of these matches, because they've played together so much, you know, we're seeing a lot of reads based on setups. Like their Cloud9 going open forward on A because MIBR have been so adamant about the B control.
Whoa, big risk. And floppy. Oh my, look at those grenades.
Oh my God.
Dude, MIBR, they just get chewed up by the shrapnel. JT, he's going to keep that pressure. There is still a CT at the bottom of mid as well, but Fallen gets around the wall, and Taco, he's going to pop right up into the Opper on mid. He gets OC down to 23, but another CT tucked in logs, almost denying Floppy that frag. He does just a bit more damage. Fallen, he doesn't have the bomb, and 3 players for Cloud9. They're just going to stuff themselves here in the banana, and Floppy's going to take it. That's a 9th round of the defense. They clawed a few rounds onto the board early, but it seemed like Cloud9 stabilized. Will they take momentum early on the T side? Well, we're about to find out.
I think the odds are about right. This is pretty much what we expected out of the first half.
Hey, look at this. Hyper aggression down mid. MIBR looking like they want to take the fight to them. And, well, it's not paying off too great just yet. That's going to be 3 frags dogpiling here in mid, but Fallen has to get the reload in. 7 points of health is all he has left over. And he's just trying to dodge these shots, pick up a kill if he can, but no, sir, nothing coming into fruition for MIBR. I mean, KNG's got a bunch of grenades. Maybe that's the silver lining.
Yeah, except maybe they're weighing him down. I don't know if he wants to even try to lug him into the site. Might think about next round. Now he can use them. The creative sandbox, that is, the eco. And man, hey, nothing takes the edge off of a bad T side like winning a pistol. You know, one of the easiest rounds that'll come by in the second half. So this is where things definitely get interesting. Oh, he's an expensive man. KNG loses the entire utility belt trying to save. He knew it wasn't safe going back to the B site. That wasn't his home anymore. He had to sit there and wait.
You know, I was curious after just that, and it turns out grenades aren't actually that heavy. Your standard M67 frag grenade weighs only 400 grams.
Really?
Yeah.
400 grams. Wow, I always just assumed it was like way heavier than it looks.
14 ounces, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I guess the number in my head was like 2 kilos, but that seems ridiculous now that I say it out loud.
I thought it was like, you know, throwing shot puts or something.
Yeah, exactly. The more
Not that I can do that either, but let's see what Modem can do. He's got that MAC-10 on the front line of the T side, and they are all grouped up here on B. There's that single scout for Fallen almost in position, but already we've got that CT smoke down, and Fur not in the back of the bomb site. Could have served some issues, but instead he will be an issue for the T's. Oh no, the bomb's been dropped for Cloud9. This is going to make things a little awkward, but luckily for the T's, they're able to cut off that first banana flank. I say first because we do still have TRK coming upwards, and at the moment, Floppy had turned his attention away, but he does double back. It's a game of cat and mouse, and Floppy, well, he's going to chew him up, spit him out. That scout still in play, but unable to, until now, find much impact. Softening Modem, this could keep the CTs close enough to go ahead and try. A smoke grenade goes deep, and that nullifies at least Floppy from the situation. Fur, he's trying to sneak through the smoke. He's spotted by Modem, and another shot connects here from Fallen, but he doesn't get the kills. 10 health for Floppy and Modem is enough to keep them moving, and it's 11 for Cloud9.
He channeled the Searson on that one. That was close. There was a lot of good close opportunities. Whoa, Floppy's 22-8. Did you talk about that? Did we know that?
You can.
Holy smokes, Floppy's 22-8. I mean, we know him to be a constant. It's not like on average he's the best player on the team, and we see in the impact in some of his clutch rounds how smart he is. But that's obviously an extraordinary start. 22 kills in 19 rounds. Well, 18. We're into the 19th. No, we're not. 18, 17. We're into 18th. Stack up every single CT on Banana behind the half wall. OC, you hungry, buddy? Looking.
It's more than a mouthful.
Famished. Yeah, he's marved. He's ready.
Let's see. 5 CTs, 1, 2, and not the third. KNG's USP will at least clap back 1 frag, and now he's got an AK. So I would be a little cautious. Sonic, he's going to take a pistol headshot, so Fallen follows suit onto that one, and they're watching the flank. Floppy, ooh, nice. Little readjustment there, Fallen. His back gets blown open as Cloud9 take their 12th. And that
a great last stand adjustment, if there ever was one, to get the second op on the board, put them between both sites. Your holds will certainly improve, you would expect. So we'll see if it matters for much, though. MIBR have a long way back.
Ooh,
okay, man. I feel
very nice.
He couldn't see at all, but he saw him before he had crossed and just remembered.
Oh, another one, though. This time back for Cloud9. Fallen, he peeks right into OC.
That's big awareness by OC. You know, I think Fallen's thinking OC's not going to expect a second opt or anyone to peek dry down mid.
Well, that was needless. Molotovs bursting all around them, so they decide to send one back.
Okay, man.
Through the smoke. KNG, I mean, he is just ready for everything. 3 kills, 4 kills. KNG gunning for the ace. OC right on the other side. He's looking to enact revenge for Fallen. Hit him with it. Let's see if KNG decides to sprint through this. OC is going to plant inside of his own smoke, so as he comes off of this, you'd think his chances are slim. But I love this tempered aggression from KNG. He is sitting on the 4K, looking for the ace, and of course, he's going to connect it.
He's got to be hyped, man. He's got to be the most consistent player on all of MIBR right now. He hovers between this mark of 20, 25 kills on most of their maps. Almost every series, win or lose, he is killing it. That was an insane ace, man. 2 of his shots, he didn't even have a tag on. He didn't see this player at all. He didn't see this player at all. He doesn't need to know who they are.
Yeah. Like a true karate master, you know, he could do it all blindfolded.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's how it seems.
His headband sagging, but he can see everything.
4 Tech 9s in the MAC-10. Single flash, single smoke. Cloud9, they've got the margin of error to play around with. But what they don't want is MIBR to start feeling confident, start to feel themselves. And you absolutely know that KNG wants another one. He's going to have 1 player ahead of him in mid, and then 4 looking to burst past the Balk. That's going to put TRK in a bit of a tricky position. He can't manage anything more than the first one. Floppy and Sonic in with frags from those Tech 9s, but now Fur's going to best Floppy a 2nd kill. Actually, the 3rd, but Sonic, he's got that op up. Now he's looking for the clutch, and he's going to cut down Fur first and foremost. Taco, back on lane, decides to fall back. You saw Taco almost give Sonic an additional 1 versus 1, but he thinks better of it. And that is the right call to make. Instead, he's going to go shoulder to shoulder with Fallen. And Sonic, he's going to take that bomb. He could get out.
That's so smart. He knew. Oh my God, he's going to be.
Awesome.
He's going to be. 1-way ticket. Stamp the passport. He's out of here. MIBR are pissed. He's got the op, and they won't be able to peek him. If he gets the quad, it's basically a 50-50.
Let's see.
He's an opper.
Yes, sir. Ooh, my goodness.
God.
He's going around the world and back again. Seems like he's a bit more wary of the banana retake, but if he had just stayed new box and maybe scoped in on spawn. If I'm MIBR, I just make sure that I trade frag efficiently, op at an AK. They do have 2 flashes as well if they want to try to get past this point. Sonic, he's going to back up a little bit away from the coffins. They get on it. He knows the other man's the diffuser, but he needs to get the kill. Oh, it's close, but he's not going to find it. Fallen with a highway robbery. A 9th for MIBR, and he even kills Sonic after the fact.
Absolute shame for Sonic, man. That's so sad. He had played everything incredibly well, man. The movement over towards B, that was so, oh man, it was such a nice attempt. I hate to even, draw it up in a bad light, but I feel like him going around the quad and then off the coffins as well, he took a risk and assumed if they went both banana, he'd be in a great spot.
Yes, sir.
But quad was obviously the most, had the most utility.
No.
OC, almost sacrificed himself to the fire gods and will get out of dodge before another nade lands on his feet. He's gonna have to reset, and man, that is a heartbreaker for Cloud9. It's 9 and 14. They're supposed to win these last 2 rounds.
Although even with the round win, it's a bit of a sour taste. MIBR, just 1 survivor yet again. We've seen them come into certain rounds after only having 1 member living, and the economy hasn't looked too hot. I mean, sure, OC down to 10 HP, but there was never a frag grenade left over to come get him. There are no more utilities other than the smokes and flashes. And they're going to start using those now, trying to burn down that clock, trying to fluster Cloud9 into a late round hit.
They still have the 2 ops, though. They say they rebought into that.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Looks like JT wants to size up Banana, but Fallen, he is ready for him. All alone, he hits the flick.
Warning shot.
Goodness. Yeah, you better back up. You better walk away. B site is mine.
It worked, though. Rotations pulled 1 speedway, 1 committed B, and 1's, they're far out.
25 seconds, KNG, he just needs to hold off Arch. The players inside of Pit, well, they can just sit. If the T's even decide to commit to this, now there's 15 seconds. They still haven't moved their feet forward. TRK, he's going barrel to barrel inside of the smoke. Awkward situation that Floppy comes on top of. Taco, he's gonna drop everybody. 2 kills for him, and Modem never has a chance to get into the mix. Cut down by KNG. It's the Brazilians on 10.
Telling you, this one's going to be close. Nice round from Taco. He's picking up slack. TRK, he was called best in Pit. His life has been a nightmare up on that balcony. Maybe he should get down there because the rounds that we remember were most of them sitting inside of the pit. That's where he was an absolutely phenomenal hold, but he's not been having a good time stopping them from coming out of the halls. It actually should be a good fight for him to at least get 1 kill, but maybe that Cloud9 are designing some of these strats around how to nullify his presence because, yeah, he's not having a great time. Not at all.
There are 2 players who are having a great time, and that's going to be Floppy for Cloud9 and KNG for MIBR.
That sounded like an Elliot headline. I like that.
2 well performers here in round 25. Let's see if they can keep it up, Mohan.
Man, it looks like 11 for MIBR till further notice. But looks like Cloud9 have an idea, which is great. Always come into the eco with a plan.
You said it perfectly. Right when Cloud9 were starting to falter a few rounds, you said at this point they could just trip over the finish line, and that still bodes well for them. That still reigns true. Little Tech 9 rush into the B site. Maybe the rotators never have a chance to come in. All it's going to take is 1 player to go big. And Fallen, it could be him this time around. It's him and First side by side trying to hold them back at B. Modem will connect the headshot off the Deagle, but look at the damage. Modem and OC barely standing. Although they do now have an AK. It's Modem with the Kevlar and Sonic with full HP. OC on the front of this. Oh, Sonic's Tech 9. That's going to take down Taco, but there's another CT right here. Dodging shots. And Fallen doubles up with the sidearm. He gets the 3-piece. MIBR find 11th, and they do it with more than 1 survivor.
Really nice try, but yeah, the most important thing is they keep enough players alive to pick up both ops. And their economy gets back up. As far as MIBR is concerned, they can't drop a single round. Coming close only means so much. Cloud9 get in a rough situation. They get the bomb plant off. They get the 3 kills. But yeah, it's the round that escapes them once again. And obviously the big fear in this situation, teams aside, in INFERNO, 5 out of 15 aces at DreamHack Masters NA have been on Inferno. Maybe that's why we love the map so much. Just something about it encourages the most amount of huge individual rounds. say that about a lot of maps, but maybe it just it comes down to these plays on Inferno. I can remember the aces already. But yeah, the more rounds you win that are close, I think that affects your mindset, you know? If you're Cloud9, the one that got away. Maybe their biggest demon at this point is themselves, because they are coming close to actually closing out these situations.
Fallen's posted early with the op. Again, 1 of 2, saving a lot of the hardware from the previous round. We get the flashes, the mollies, the smokes going down on Banana, but neither team actually playing for control of it. So they will both kind of be in the dark. Cloud9 working from the shadows. They've got 2 players through apartments. Yo, check out this setup from the CTs. There's nobody holding back on pit. It's Taco here on the half wall. This is a bit of a compromised position, but the T's do tend to jump in on this. Oh, Modem. That's a big double entry, but Fallen, he's still alive. Oh, he tracks OC. That's unreal.
How?
He's never supposed to get away with that second. Look at the map real quick. Look at the X's dog piling up on top of mid. It's like a one-sided game of tic-tac-toe. But Modem, he has done everything for Cloud9 this round. It's his 3-piece that gets them into this Pope's plant for KNG. 2v3 on the retake. He underhands a smoke over from Arch in order to maybe create a bit of space. Molly he still has. Fur, he's just going to sprint into the bomb site. Modem's going to get his 4th, and now KNG is on the retreat. A 4-piece from Modem. He is specifically the player that Christine Potter wanted to see perform in this series. She said he could be the X factor, and here in this round, he absolutely is. We've got Cloud9 with 4 map points.
Yeah, he's got the 3rd highest impact on the team, I think, relative to his other stats. Like, he does quite well in terms of impact. And this time, Cloud9's their A attack works. It's a brand new look. It honestly makes this A setup seem really foolish. I'm not exactly sure what their coverage was on the balcony or if anybody was watching. There was one player on the roof watching their back to see if someone jumps out, or Taco, who's boosted up, was somehow maybe playing anti-flash at the same time. It was like some kind of strange Virtus Pro lane setup without the 3rd person there, and it felt like Halls was a big liability, even though Cloud9 have been attacking Halls most of these T rounds. Yeah, very strange setup. So we're in the 4-4 on this one. That was a very, very weird one based on what we know MIBR know. Now, Cloud9, I mean, they're going right back to what just worked. They've come close on a few of these rounds. Last round they saw just straight up success. Fallen, it was fantastic to hold for 2, but that was miraculous for them to get those kills. Maybe we'll get another round like that.
Oh, he's trying to find cover, but they're just stampeding into him. A 2 versus 3 situation for MIBR, or else Cloud9 close map 1. Does Fur want to make a play before KNG gets here? Probably not. But he does decide to play around the smoke. Molotov perfectly calling him out. Fur is crucial because he has still both of the grenades, the smoke and the flash. He can go ahead and cut off the line of sight from 2 of these 3 Ts, but they don't use utility. And OC, he's going to get dropped by the Deagle of Fur, who now has 8 health. He's going to use that smoke. He's going to try to push this one, but Sonic pushes him back. Stiff arm in the face from Cloud9. 16 rounds to 11 on Inferno.
That is an enormous win, and it throws the entire series into question. This was the map they had to win.